Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajesh Biogenesis CSR Net Gate IIT JAM Coaching Institute. So, in this particular video, we are going to discuss completely about the Newman projection. So, what actually Newman projection suggests? Newman indicates actually representing fissure in a proper conventional manner. So, especially for Newman here, whenever chiral centers are present, okay, so front and rear carbon. So, front carbon is going to be represented by a dot and rear carbon is going to be represented by a circle. Okay, front carbon represented by a dot, rear carbon represented by a circle, and whatever substitutions are present, they are completely separated by an angle of 120 degrees. From here to here, angle is 120. Okay, so here suppose A, B, C, and one more. Here also I am taking same kind of substitutions. A, B, C. Rear carbon substitutions also almost all same. So, A, B, C. So, they are also separated by 120. So, this is called completely eclipsed conformer. So, you can also write one more conformer like this C. It is represented by a Y shape, front carbon, this is front carbon and this is rear carbon. So, A, B, C, front carbon substitutions, and this is rear carbon. So, rear carbon if you rotate about 180, so here you may get A, now see this is B and this is followed by C. So, two possible conformers are observed in Newman. So, in Newman we are observing molecule in a one particular direction. So, front carbon as well as rear carbon. So, this is generally a Newman representation, also called Newman projection. So, this you can also write in a fissure. See, we are writing like this A, B, C and here A, B and C. So, in this one see, this particular chiral center belongs to front carbon and this is a rear carbon or back carbon which is represented by a circle in Newman. Okay. So, now we are going to discuss how to convert a fissure projection to Newman. So, that is interconversion. So, we are converting, see, fissure to Newman. Fissure to Newman conversion. So, before converting fissure to Newman, first of all write down a suitable fissure projection. See, I am writing a fissure projection of mesotartaric acid. So, if you write fissure projection of mesotartaric acid, this is front carbon and this is rear carbon. So, front carbon is represented by a dot and rear carbon is represented by a circle. First of all, you should write like this. And front carbon, three substitutions are present. 1, 2, 3. You should write like this: COOH, H, and this is OH, and this is rear carbon. So, always you remember every fissure is a Newman eclipse. So, here this carboxylic acid should be written exactly over here. Okay, now this is right side and this is left side. So, this is right side and this is completely left side. So, all fissures are Newman eclipse. So, the dihedral angle between these two is 0 degrees, here also 0 and here also completely 0. Okay, you can take one more example. See, active tartaric acid, this is COOH, OH, OH, H and this is H. So, simply you can convert front carbon, rear carbon, front and rear. Now, front carbon write down Y shape and this is carboxylic acid, right side is OH and left side is H. And here below COOH, next left side is OH and right side is completely hydrogen. So, even if you change the substitution pattern, always you need to write in a eclipse form only. Every time you write only in eclipse form. This is completely eclipse and this is completely a staggered or anti-form, you can say even. So, but whenever if you are writing fissure to Newman interconversion, every fissure is a Newman eclipse. You can write in a dissimilar way also. See, this is OH, COOH, H. Next, here I am writing COOH, H and this is OH. Identification of corresponding molecule either meso or active. It can be also identified by Newman projection. See, front carbon is this. Front carbon carry carboxylic acid, OH and this is H. And if you go through rear carbon below is OH. Okay, right side is carboxylic acid. Okay, and left side is completely hydrogen. So, there is a way of writing fissure to Newman, and very important interconversion is converting Newman to fissure. That is most important aspect which will helps in your examination, especially for reagents as well as asymmetric synthesis. Okay, right now we are going to discuss how to make a conversion of Newman to Fischer. Now, interconversion of C, I am taking Newman to Fischer. How to convert a Newman projection to Fischer projection? So, first try to take any example of a Newman projection. See, I am writing complete eclipsed form COOH and here OH and here H. Next, here I am writing COOH, now here hydrogen, next here OH. See the technique. So, front carbon, this is dot, rear carbon is circle. So, first of all you write down a straight line and check out the carbon terminals. Here this is carbon terminal, here also carbon terminal. So, write down carboxylic acid and here also you write down carboxylic acid. Now, this carbon is this particular chiral center and circle is this one. So, this particular chiral center, right side OH is here and here left side hydrogen is here and here left side OH is present, right side hydrogen is present, that is Newman to Fischer. Okay? And see the problem which you will face here now. See, whenever molecule is given vertically like this, C double bond OH, OH and here H. Now, here also I am writing COOH, here H and this is simply OH. So, when molecule is given like this, try to rotate such a way that two carbon terminals should get downward direction. Now, they are completely upward, rotate such a way that they should get downward direction. So, I am rotating about 180 degrees so that this will come downward. So, you can rotate either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So, now I am rotating clockwise. See, you will get carboxylic acid towards downward direction. If I rotate like this OH will come left side, okay, and H will come right side. So, here carboxylic acid is as it is, okay. So, here this OH will come right side and hydrogen will come left side. After converting like this only, you can write a corresponding Fischer. So, then write down Fischer representation COOH, OH and here H and here OH and here H. That is a way of representing. We will take one more example with a improper representation. See, I am writing Newman, carboxylic acid, H and this is OH. Okay. So, I am writing a staggered conformer COOH and this is OH and here H. So, in order to convert this Newman into Fischer, first of all bring this improper Newman projection into eclipsed conformer. So, in order to convert into eclipse, fix front carbon. Why? Because already this terminal is in downward direction. But rear carbon, carboxylic acid is exactly opposite. Only rear carbon should be rotated. So, rotate about 180, only rear carbon. Rotate this particular carbon about 180. If you rotate this, here carboxylic acid, this is fixed one, OH and here hydrogen. If you rotate this, then definitely this will come over here. Okay. So, this will go exactly left side, this is OH. Okay, this hydrogen comes here like this. So, after that write down into suitable Fischer. Okay, so front carbon right side OH, left side hydrogen, rear carbon left side OH, right side hydrogen. I will show with one more example. So, you are in a position to identify directly a Newman projection into Fischer. Okay. See, right now I am taking OH here, hydrogen, next here COOH. So, here I am writing COOH, now this is OH and this is hydrogen. Okay. So, first target is try to bring eclipsed conformer. If eclipse is not there, bring into eclipse conformer. Okay. So, first I would like to rotate this carboxylic acid over here and this carboxylic acid over here. Means I am rotating front carbon about 120, rear carbon about 60. So if I rotate like this, so front carbon, this I am rotating, carboxylic acid goes here, now this OH comes here, hydrogen comes here now. Okay? Now this you rotate from here to here. Only these three, 1, 2, 3 will rotates together. Okay? So carboxylic acid over here, left side is OH, this will come over here, and right side is H. So after that, simply you can represent into fissure. See here. So this particular chiral center, OH is completely left side, and here also OH is completely left side, and here hydrogen. So not only this, you can take in other direction. See. So I would like to write carboxylic acid over here. Next, carboxylic acid is over here. Now here hydrogen, and this is OH. This is OH, and here hydrogen. Apply the same technique. Bring this front carbon terminal, rear carbon terminal in downward direction. So this is not actually presented downward direction. So bring from here to here. So means simply we are rotating like this. So you need to rotate from here to here about 120. So rotate about 120. If you rotate here, OH goes right side, COOH goes below, left side is hydrogen. Okay. Now if you rotate one more, see, this is COOH. Now OH is towards right side, hydrogen is towards left side. See whether it is meso or active. So in this it is not easy to identify meso and active. Here we can identify meso. See here, two carboxylic acid terminals are exactly in vertical direction. Now here this carbon OH is right side, and here rear carbon OH is also right side, hydrogen and here hydrogen, meso. So how to identify directly? Well, I am going to show one shortcut, tricks to identify how to a Newman converts directly into fissure. Shortcut for this particular interconversion, which will help in CSR as well as GATE examination. So apply this technique. See here, I am going to give this particular molecule COOH, and this is OH, and this is H. Okay, and this is COOH, and this is completely OH, and this is H. Observe carefully. Every time wherever carboxylic acid is there, just assume that it is a back side of a observer. Means you are watching from this side. Okay, so this is head, this is leg, and this is completely head, and just assume that these two are hands which are lifted by a observer. So this is completely leg. Okay, so first of all you write down two carboxylic acids. You need to complete like this. Just assume that this is completely back of a observer. So you are watching from back side. Now if person is lifting hands like this, this is right hand and this is left hand. So OH is completely left side, hydrogen is right side. And same way you apply rear carbon. Rear carbon, this is carboxylic acid. It is leg of a observer, and this is completely body. And see, if you are watching from back side, this will be right hand, this is left hand. So this is right hand and this is left hand. This is simple, easiest interconversion for your examination. Every time don't imagine like this. So don't think that you are watching face of a observer. Just simply you are imagine that you are watching like this. So this is your observer leg, this is observer leg, and this will be body of a observer, and these two will be hands. Here also they are hands. Okay, I will give one more technique. Okay, see here, this is carboxylic acid, just OH and here H. Next, this is carboxylic acid H, and this is OH. Say whether it is meso or active. Is it meso or not? Yes, it is meso. Now it is it meso or active? See, this is, identify the terminal. This is the terminal, it is also terminal. Okay, first you write down the terminals, carboxylic acid, carboxylic acid. This is front carbon. You write down the chiral centers, cross sections. Now see, you are watching like this, observer, this is right hand and this is left hand. Okay, so left hand is OH, right hand is H. So here also see, this is leg, so this is complete body, this is left hand. Means observer is simply observing like this you need to imagine. So this is head, back side, So you are completely watching from back side. So like this you need to imagine, this is leg of a observer, this is leg of a observer, this will be complete body, this is left hand and this is right hand. So here this is right hand and this is left hand, so this is OH and here H. Okay. So now is it meso or not? Yes, it is completely a meso. So one more example I will give. Okay, so here I am giving carboxylic acid, this is OH and here H. Here carboxylic acid and this is OH and here H. Now you can enjoy the subject right now if you understand this concept. See here, this is completely leg, and here also it is completely leg. And see, if you are observing this as a head of a observer, this will be left hand and this will be right hand. So can I write like this? First you write down two terminals. Okay, so this becomes left hand and this becomes right hand. Okay, now this is leg, this is right hand and this is left hand. So this is right hand and this is left hand. So is it active or not? Yes, it is simply active. Okay, now see, you can also identify the relation directly. See here, if this is leg, this is left hand, this is leg, this is left hand. If you are getting two left side, that is meso. And here also see, this is leg, this is left side, this is leg, this is left side. So it is meso. Now here see, this is leg, this is left side, this is leg, this is right side, left and right, that is active. So now can you give one relation which is asked in exam? See here. So I am giving this molecule, try to identify the relation. OHH, this is C double bond and this is OH and here H. This is C double bond, carboxylic acid, this is OH and here H. Here OH and here H. See what is the relation between these two. So if you see this carefully, this is right side, front carbon right side, rear carbon right side, means it is meso. Okay. Now here also, this is leg, this is right side. Now this is leg, this is left side. Here right side and this is left side, means you are imagine like this only. Always imagine you are watching from back side of a observer. So this is leg, this is right side, this is leg, this is left side. So now this is active. So if it is active, what is the relation between these two? Mesoactive are completely diastereomeric in nature. Mesoactive are diastereomeric in nature. So I will give an example, just you try and say the relation. Okay, next. Now you are in a position to identify Newman projection suitable criteria. See this is left side and this is exactly right side. Front carbon OH right side, rear carbon OH left side. Okay, so this is definitely an active stereoisomer. And on this one, carboxylic acid exactly leg and this becomes left side. Here carboxylic acid exactly leg, here it is right side. Here left right. Okay, so here it is left and this is right, it is also active. Now whenever both are active, maybe homomers, maybe enantiomers. Why? Because see, front carbon OH is right side, first is right side. Now rear carbon OH is left side. This is not rectus, I am saying it is right side. Okay, this is left side. Now here front carbon OH is left side. Now here rear carbon OH is right side. Now here see, if you write the isomers in a fissure, now here front carbon how it is looking, see this is right and here left side and here also. Okay, so this is exactly left side and rear carbon OH is right side, H and here H. See, it is looking a mirror image isomers or not? Yes, they are completely mirror image isomers. So blindly we can say these two active isomers are not meso compounds, they are not homomers, they are definitely enantiomeric in nature. So that is about this video. So in your next video, you will discuss about what will be the aspects of Sahar's projection. Okay, thank you.